So, thank you guys so much for joining King Solomon Entertainment for another interview reporting the presidential 2020 election as we continue to watch this very close race with a slight lead from Trump at the current moment as they go back and forth as they're still counting mail-in ballots. And so this is really exciting. But before we do that, I want to thank my partners and my sponsors, as well as everyone else who support this digital network. I want to thank Heart to Heart for you, Hill to Hill for your wonderful partnership. The Moreland Greenwood Foundation for your wonderful partnership, as well as USC Black Alumni Association. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe and share and comment on this video and all the videos that we watch on King Solomon Entertainment and on YouTube, James Clavin Videos. I also want to take the time to say, if you want to support us directly, please support us at KingSolomonEntertainment.tv, our official website, and you can partner with us and connect with us, and we'll let you know how you can do that. Also, you can support us directly at Cash App, cash $, capital J, capital L, capital C, lowercase LAB. LAYBON. That's capital J, capital L, capital C, lowercase LAYBON. Cash App. Venmo is King Solomon Entertainment Company. Thank you guys so much for your support as we continue to move forward to cultivate this outlet. So pretty much we want to also thank everyone who have submitted their 60-second monologue to King Solomon to be before an all-star panel to give you constructive feedback about your artistry. If you're an actor, if you aspire to be in Hollywood, we put together an all-star panel to give you wonderful feedback, and we're going to be airing it on our channel. So please get those subscriptions, get those 60-second monologues in, and we will definitely let you know when we're going to be doing that. And that's King Solomon Entertainment .tv to upload your 60-second monologue. And thank you guys for that so much. And also, if you are really interested in subscribing to us, please, we want to let you know the different social media handles that we are on. And we are on Instagram, we are on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. So our Twitter is capital K, lowercase ING, capital S, lowercase OLOMON, capital E, lowercase N, T, capital C, lowercase O, the and symbol, the capital M, the lowercase EBIA, capital G, lowercase ROUP. Thank you guys so much for your subscriptions on Twitter. Continue to subscribe. Also, we are on Instagram at KING underscore SOLOMON underscore ENT underscore CO underscore on Instagram. And we are on Facebook, King Solomon Entertainment Company, as well as YouTube. Please subscribe and share and comment. James Clavin, CLAYBON on YouTube. Appreciate your subscriptions. Appreciate your support. Thank you guys so much. We come back with you to another 2020 presidential election, a very, very close race. They're saying it's too close to call. The Electoral College right now is in Biden's favor at 253, Trump at 214. They're still waiting on all the votes to be counted, the mail-in votes, the absentee votes. In Georgia, particularly in Fulton County, of course, Pennsylvania. They say Pennsylvania could go on as far as Friday or possibly next week, but they anticipate all the votes will be counted in Friday. And Las Vegas, and these are the heavy populated areas where they're getting mail-in votes. Michigan, as well as Arizona. Yeah, Michigan and Arizona. So that's Pennsylvania, Georgia, Las Vegas, Michigan, and Arizona. They're counting the last part of those counties and areas where it's heavily populated, where they got a large amount of mail-in and absentee ballots that they're still counting. Very interesting, because you really see the political election and democracy come alive in this election. all of the terminology that we are accustomed to using really coming alive in this particular election, like swing voting, each vote count. You really begin to feel all of these sentiments in this election, because we're really coming down to the last vote. A lot of the differences, like 20,000 vote difference, 1%, 1.5%. And if you are that close, of course, it qualifies you to go and get a recount. And so they're talking about recounting because this election is very, very close, that it will actually be considering recount, especially in Pennsylvania. Seeing that if they're holding on to Pennsylvania really last to see. But the good thing about Mr. Joe Biden is that if he gets Michigan and if he gets Arizona, he won't even need Pennsylvania. So although Trump is at the lead right now as far as votes, Biden could come in pretty strong if these rest of the counties in Michigan and Vegas and Arizona come in somewhat more votes for Joe Biden. Very interesting, but it's funny to me how MSNBC, BBC, Bloomberg News, Bloomberg Radio, Politico, all of these outlets are covering, and they already conditioning you with the language of their contesting this election. They reported that if it goes to the Supreme Court, more than likely it will not carry any weight, any merit. In Trump's defense, Trump was saying this before, but so was Joe Biden. So I give both of them that benefit of the doubt. They were saying this was a possibility because they anticipated the margins between the two would be so low. But I believe Joe Biden was saying that his concern was when it comes down to this, will they count the votes fair, and would they count everything? So he was concerned that they would leave stuff out. He was concerned that a lot of scrutiny would be involved. In comparison to what Trump is doing, Trump is pretty much denouncing the democratic process, which is a big difference. For you to sit and say, don't count any votes or stop counting votes at this point, that's pretty much saying you're interrupting the democratic process, because every vote must be counted. Now, if you're going to claim scrutiny as far as he's saying fake votes and he want to check the signatures, so when they do the recount, he will be checking for signatures to see if the signatures match who the person is. Some of the signatures he said are fake signatures. So I don't even know how they're going to even begin to prove all that, or if they're going to want to. And so that's very interesting how he is interrupting or questioning the democratic process in regards to votes and actual people, actual real ballots. Joe Biden was concerned about, of course, now you see in local news, they're reporting the suppression in the southern states and the other states across the United States. A lot of them, the polls closed on them. They wasn't able to vote. A lot of post office election mail-in votes were not sent. So these are the type of voter suppressions that a lot of the southern states are saying that has happened in the interference of the democratic process of every vote not being counted in certain counties. Even now with what's going on in Detroit, how they have protesters going to federal buildings where they are counting the votes, saying, stop counting votes. These votes are fake votes. And how can, that's absurd and that's outrageous for you to interrupt the democratic process. Now, if you're saying that some of the ballots, some of the voting ballots are dubious and you need to be recounted to see, do those people really exist? Or did they really vote for it? That's different. But for you to go and interrupt and rally during the election process saying stop counting votes, and it's ironic that they would say that in these urban areas, as they use the term urban areas, but predominantly not only the heavy populated areas, but a large amount of African Americans. And it's interesting how across the United States that a lot of these votes are early. They are rural areas and are mainstream votes. And it's ironic to me that where a lot of the African Americans in urban cities are, their votes, their mail-in votes are or has arrived late, and they're still being counted. So I'm trying to figure out how did they even prioritize the ballots to even ironically say the majority of the African American votes were sent late when a lot of people did vote early, and or if they're counting them last. And so that's very interesting. But that's in Las Vegas. That's also in Michigan, in Detroit, and in Mariposa County in Arizona, and Georgia, Fulton County, which was a lot of these areas are heavy urban areas, African American areas, and the margin is really below in the 20-30 vote difference, 20,000, 30,000 votes difference. And so this is a very, very close election, a very tight election. We'll be watching it through the night. As of now, Trump is in the lead, but Joe Biden has 253 electoral colleges, and Trump has 214. And so we're going to continue to follow this, and we'll be coming back to give you all the latest in 2020 presidential election. So stay tuned. If you have not subscribed already, please subscribe. I gave all the social media handles earlier, subscriptions earlier. So please make sure you guys share this video and subscribe for me as we continue to report the 2020 presidential election. King Simon Entertainment, thank you guys so much. We are live, Facebook, Instagram, as well as Twitter and YouTube. Thank you guys so much. We'll be back in a minute. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. Really? I didn't